Somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly, fly over the rainbow.
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing a review for the 1996 movie Freeway. So in this movie, following the rest of her mother Ramona, young Vanessa decides to go in search of her estranged grandmother. On the way, she is given a ride by a school counselor named Bob Wolverton, and during the journey, Vanessa begins to realize that Bob is the notorious I-15 killer, and manages to escape by shooting him several times. Wounded but still very much alive, Bob pursues Lutz across the state in this modern retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. So this is a pretty good movie. It has really great performances, especially from Kiefer Sutherland and Reese Witherspoon. Kiefer Sutherland is just really creepy in his role. He's just downright creepy as this creepy pedophile serial killer that is chasing Vanessa throughout the movie and everything. He's really good, and Reese Witherspoon does a really good job of playing Vanessa, although I will say Vanessa isn't like the most likable character and everything. She's not very likable, but she is sympathetic and stuff. You kind of feel bad for her and want to see her get away from this guy and stuff, and want to see her get to where she's going by the end of the movie. I thought she did a really good job. The opening of the movie is a lot of fun. It has some really over-the-top acting from Amanda Plummer, who's playing her mother, who's this prostitute, drug dealer, or druggy prostitute, and she gets arrested and stuff, but her performance is really over the top. She reminded me a lot of her character in Pulp Fiction, but she's even more over the top in this movie than she was Pulp Fiction. Sorry, my dog is getting into stuff. Crazy little buddy. Well, he's not my dog, he's my brother's dog, but dude, come on. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. But I feel like the opening is just really, really well done and everything. And the movie is like a modern day dark version of Little Red Riding Hood, which I thought was pretty cool. It was a pretty unique spin on that story and everything. And it's also a crime thriller, which were real popular in the 90s, especially with indie movies and stuff. This came out like not too long after Pulp Fiction came out, so there were a lot of different crime movies that were coming out around that time, and this is a pretty good one, and everything. I think that the casts in here especially are really the highlights of the movie, and I will say that the movie does get a little bit slow during the second act. The first act is really good. The second act kind of slows down, and then it picks back up in the third act. But it's still a really entertaining movie and everything. And Danny Elfman's score is really good. It's not one of his best scores, but it's still a really good score and everything. So all in all, I really enjoy Freeway. I think it's a pretty entertaining movie and everything. It's not one of my most favorites of Reese Witherspoon's and everything, but it is a really good performance from her and everything, and it might be in my top 10 favorite movies of hers. I'm not for sure. Like I said, it does have some subject matter that make it where it's not as fun to rewatch and everything, but it's a good movie, and definitely not a masterpiece, but an underrated crime movie from the 90s for sure and everything. So all in all, I'd give Freeway a B+. It's an entertaining movie, and it could have been better, could have been worse, but it's a good time. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Freeway, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.